So to use foil to make some cool textures, we're going to take this is just pieces of a cereal box. Okay, and I'm going to use one piece for the base, and I'm going to use the other piece to just cut up some lines and that I'm going to glue on. Okay, and you can make these they can be straight lines, you can make curvy lines, any kind of lines that you want to add. You can even punch out shapes and add, I could cut out a circle. Now the reason I like to use cereal boxes is because, and food boxes like this, is because the cardboard is stiff, but it's thin, so it's easy to cut. So if I use my glue, sorry, my glue stick rolled away. I can glue these on. Now you can also use yarn, really anything that makes a small bump, you could glue on here. Okay, I think I'm going to make a zigzag this time. You could even use the scrap piece. Okay, because what happens is the cardboard, wherever there's a bump, that foil is going to catch that bump. All right, now if you wanted to make something on a Valentine's Day's coming up, you know, maybe you cut out a heart and you glue a heart on, okay? All right, so now I'm going to take my piece of foil, I'm gonna turn this face down so that I have a little bit of foil all the way around. Trim some of the extra off. Be careful whenever you cut foil because it can get sharp. All right, I'm going to add some glue to the back of this. Just like that. And then I'm going to very carefully fold this over. Make it nice and tight. Fold this part over too. You can even, you know, like you're folding a package, almost like wrapping a present. Okay, now that's the back, so we don't care how it looks really. All right, and then when you turn it over on the front, you're going to use this part of your hand and very gently press. Be really careful, don't let your nail catch because it will tear the foil. Okay, I'm going to go back with my thumb and rub around that so you can see how those shapes get picked up. And now we're going to add some textures with a dull pencil. Okay, so I have a pencil here that's basically broken, okay, but you want one that's very dull. And then I'm very gently going to, each one of these little sections, I'm going to add a different pattern to make texture. Okay, so I'm sort of thinking about scales on that one. See how that shows up? Super cool. Be very careful because foil can tear. So really you're just experimenting, playing with line, change the direction of your lines. Just have some fun with it. Can even draw right on top of your shapes that you cut out. Okay, so see, you can make a super cool design. Now, if these are beautiful just like this, if you want to color them, I recommend using a permanent marker, like a Sharpie, a permanent Sharpie. If you just want to add a little bit of color to it, you can use a little drop of paint, like tempera paint, and rub it, kind of rub it with a paper towel, and the paint will go down in all the little cracks and grooves, and it makes kind of a cool effect, okay? So, I hope you have fun.